Hello and welcome to Love Anything Art. I'm going to make barrettes today, something very different for myself. You can use whatever kind of barrette clasps you have. And I'm going to start with this green clay, and I'll just roll it out until it's long and thin. Just make sure it's the same length as your barrette, and then just gently flatten it. It doesn't need to be too thick. It'll just be a base for all of your flowers you'll put on. And then cut it down to the size of the barrette. Then make sure it sticks on there pretty good. You can roll it on a flat surface to also make it nice and smooth and flat and to even out everything. You can use your tissue blade to shave off any of the excess clay. Be sure to get all 4 sides. And then you'll just want to use your fingers and smooth out all of the seams and edges and make sure it's nice and smooth. Voila! And then to make all of my leaves, I'll just take a ball of green clay, make them all roughly about the same size, and then just begin flattening it into a teardrop shape. Use a cutter or a tissue blade to make your line down the center. Then I'm going to gently fold up the sides so that it has a nice little curve to it. And then I'll put the little crease back in there. And then start putting your lines down the side. And then I'm going to give a little texture on the sides by pushing in to make it kind of look more realistic and more of a leafy shape with the rough edges. And then continue with as many leaves as you need. And then I'll just begin placing all of the leaves on. I'm not going to completely cover the green background, but I will cover most of it. So I'll just begin placing on all of my leaves, just forming them wherever they're going to fit on there, and kind of overlapping them over and down the sides. And you can just use a tool to press them into place. And here we go. And then I'll take a little ball of pink clay and roll it out into a long, thin snake. And then just gently press it down against a flat surface to make it nice and flat. And then I'll just roll up one end and just start curling it over on itself. And this will make a nice little cute rosebud. Very simple and easy. And then I'm going to gently roll the base of it a little bit. I want it to come to a little bit of a point, and that's so that it sits on the leaves. And then I'll take a little ball of white clay and I will roll it out into a little snake shape. And I'll cut that into 4 even length pieces. I'll roll each of them into a ball. And then gently flatten them. And then fold it over on itself so it has a nice little curve in the middle. And then give it a nice gentle roll. And of course, drop your clay. I do that in every video. It makes a little flower petal. You'll do that with all 4 of them. And then place them all together so that the openings are facing towards each other. want to welcome everybody to my channel today. I appreciate you stopping by. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and join in the fun. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate you. Also, I did start an Instagram account, so if you are a fan of Instagram or have an Instagram account and want to come follow me, you can find me, of course, at Love Anything Art. And I'm just going to take this tool just to make the insides a little bit more hollow, and then to just gently pull out right down the center, so it kind of makes it look more like a flower petal. And I'll just pinch the ends, make sure it's all good and perfect. And then gently roll that base a little bit. And it'll roll down all of that excess clay. And then just cut off the remainder. And again, I've rolled out several balls of pink clay. And then also some white clay into a long, thin snake. With each of the balls of pink clay, I'll just gently flatten it. And then I'll take the white clay and I'll wrap it just around the rim or the edge of the little pink petal. And then just remove the excess. And then gently flatten it some more. Get all those pieces stuck together and smoothed out. I'll just wrap this around a metal stem or a stick and roll it up around it to make the center bud. And then with each of the pink petals of clay, I'll just gently wrap them around that center petal and I'll shape the leaves. And just begin building up your layers, one on top of the other. And this is my cute little rose. I really like the way the white looks on there. Then I want the bottoms to be nice and flat, so I'll just use this tool here and make it nice and flat. And then gently at the same time begin pushing up to get that rose off of that stick. And then I can just begin placing on all of my beautiful flowers. You can arrange them however you want to. I think they look nice when you have multiple flowers or different kinds of flowers to put on there. So just play around with it and see what you like. And you can wait to push everything down into place until after you have everything set where you want it to, just to make sure you have everything looking just right. And I'll just arrange all of my cute little pink buds all the way around. I just push my little metal stick right there in the middle and then just press down. It'll help the clay stick in there. And then I have this cute little bird. I don't even know where I got this from, but I just thought this would look really cute on here. So I'm gonna make another little rose bud using this pink clay. And I'm gonna put it right down there at the bottom. And then the top part is where it's going to hang from the base of the pink flower that is on my barrette currently. And I can just glue that in place after I bake it, and it'll stay in there. And this is where it'll hang from, so I'll just go ahead and pre-poke the hole, and I'll leave this metal stick in there while it bakes. And just bake your pieces at this point. And I did make a second one using a different kind of base, but they're both out and baked, and I'll just pull them off of the metal barrettes, and they pop off pretty easily. And you'll want to glue those into place so that they stay on there. Once you have the glue on there, just gently find its home where it came off of the barrette. Make sure it fits in there nice and snugly, and then just give it a nice push and then let it dry. And then be sure to glue that into place also. And these are my finished pieces. These are very different from what I normally make, which is always earrings, but I just thought these would look really cute. I was looking at some pictures online and thought, you know what, I could do that. And so can you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making something a little bit different than normal, but kind of the same because I still have my little flowers on there, and I do like to make flowers and roses. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!